See you later.
Sound rehearsal after, so.
No problem. Hi, it's Alex Cosper with SacTV.com. I'm with Bob Baxter from Runaway Stage here in Sacramento. Tell me what you do with Runaway Stage, theater here in town.
Well, I'm the producing director for Runaway Stage. So that encompasses overseeing productions in our main stage productions, our storybook children's theater. There's a producer for our storybook children's theater, but overall for the company. And then the youth musical theater workshops. So I have my hand in everything.
Okay. So let's talk about the actual shows that are performed at the Runaway Stage Theater, which I guess is an award-winning theater, right?
Yes, we are.
Won awards.
We have.
Tell me about the Ellie Awards.
The Ellie Award is a award that was named after Eleanor McClatchy, of McClatchy newspaper fame. And
Sacramento Bee.
Sacramento Bee. She started the awards, gosh, I think it was 20 some odd years ago. I was in the first Ellie Awards. I performed during the first Ellie Awards that they had. And so every year, the Sacramento Regional Theater Alliance has judges that go around and judge all the shows that are done in the area. And then they do ballots, and then the top 5 of those are nominated for the awards. And then the top number getting, or points getting production wins, and it's done just like a Tony Award. So it's very similar to a Tony Award on the local level.
Okay. So it looks like you've won lots of awards.
We have, over the years.
And those are for specific shows?
Yes, they're all for a specific show, or some of them are up there for myself as acting, some are up for a costumer for costuming, overall production in a musical, overall production in a storybook, children's theater. So all the different categories, I think we pretty much won something in every category. We're up for those awards every year, and they are awarded every September.
So tell me about some of those shows that you do. What's been like a big focus of the theater?
Well, we try to do, our season, which is a season of 6 shows, includes some classics, some family shows, a little bit more of cutting edge or a newer product that's come out from Broadway that we're able to get a hold of and bring to the Sacramento audience. And that's something that we love to do. Bring new shows, traditional shows, a mix for everyone.
What have been some of the well-known Broadway shows you brought?
Well, we did Legally Blonde, which was a newer production, a newer show that came out of Broadway that we did. It was very well received. We've done classics like Fiddler on the Roof, which is always a crowd pleaser. Annie, sort of the family side of things. We've done, we've done Urinetown, which is a little more edgy in a type of show. So a little bit for everybody.
How about the new shows? Where did the new ideas come from?
Well, we only do Broadway shows. So shows that are produced on Broadway. So a newer product from that would be something that came out over the last 5 or 6 years.
Oh, okay.
So after they leave Broadway, after they do their national tour, and then they become available for regional theaters like us, then we're able to secure the rights and do the shows.
And do the actors come from Sacramento here?
They come from all over the region. We have people from Roseville, we have people from Davis, we have people from Sacramento, as far up as Yuba City, so all over the region come to work with us here at the theater.
And are they trained here?
Some of them are. I think all directors end up being somewhat trainers. So when I direct, I tend to try and work the actor towards my goal and what I'm looking for them to do, along with what they bring to the table. So an actor gets a role, they start working on the role and doing their character analysis and their work. My goal is, in the overall picture of the show, to be able to get that actor to come in line with all the other actors that are performing. So I have people that have a lot of experience, and I have people that have never been on stage before. And being able to balance that and work really hard with the people that are new, and work well with the people who are experienced and not let them get bored, and being able to balance the show so that everybody looks like they've been doing it for a long period of time. That's my job as a director.
Okay. And so how about the people who come to shows? Is it normally the same crowd that comes to all the shows, or do you have to market in such a way that you bring different crowds?
A little of both. We do have seasoned subscribers who are returning patrons that come to see all of our shows. We also do new shows, and when we do the new shows, we tend to get a newer audience, people who have not been to a lot of theater but recognize the title of a newer production. And then we get new audience or new blood into the theater audience, the community coming to see our shows. So then we build both our patrons that have been with us for years and our new folks that are coming in for the first time, and hopefully to build a stronger audience base.
And how is that audience base in 2012?
It's been good in 2012. We've had shows in the season. Everybody says, well, how do you choose your shows and how do you decide which ones will sell and which ones won't? Well, I don't know. All I know is what I think the audience wants to see, what I think is entertaining, what I think Runaway stage productions can do well. And then we roll the dice and we do the shows. Sometimes it pays off good, sometimes it doesn't. So as a nonprofit educational theater company, we have to look at the shows that sell really well and the shows that don't and try and balance so that we come out at the end of the season at least breaking even with the work that we're doing.
Okay. So do you analyze it to the degree to come up with the idea of what direction people like? Like, are there certain shows that work where you could stay in that core of shows?
Well, you run a risk of looking at the traditional shows or the family shows will sell. Like Fiddler on the Roof, Annie, those two shows we knew would sell well just from their track record of years of doing them.
Okay.
So we run that side of things, but we also have to look at our performers and our audience and educating our audience on new shows and getting more than just the traditional shows on the stage in front of them. Because they find they like them when they didn't even know it. So your traditional audience will come to see an Annie or a Fiddler on the Roof, but if in your season you also have a full Monty or a Hairspray, for instance, they see a new show and they go, oh, I really like that. And then you've got them as a convert into a newer type of show. So they broaden their theater knowledge and their experiences in theater. And that gets to a very well-rounded theater company, well-rounded actors and performers, and then your audience follows right along.
Bob Baxter, director here at Runaway Stage Theater, will be talking more in a few more segments. Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.